There's only two things I love in the morning, and that is espresso coffee and the fresh smell of misandry. Obviously just joking about the misandry part, but I just think it's interesting how open and freely people could talk about their absolute disdain for men without facing any sort of repercussions. But God forbid guys openly talk about some criticisms they may have for women, all of a sudden it's the Armageddon. But anyway, we got this clip from The View talking about how useful men are, or are men useful. And one thing I wanted to shout out, it is Haitian Heritage Month. Shout out all my Haitians. Don't mind me, I'm just repping. Sous Haïtien, abonnez en like. Sous Haïtien, ouvri chanel la. Vin en mom na chanel la.
So there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question: do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, love it. And by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip.
What do I say here? Like, where do I even begin with this debate? Like, okay, can we analyze this woman for a second? This isn't me even trying to be mean or critique, but if anything, this woman sounds bitter and scorned. Now, obviously, a lot of women say this about men, but usually men have like criticisms for women when we talk about like behaviors and things of that nature. But to just blatantly stroke a broad brush across all men and claim that we're all useless is kind of wild to me, especially if you consider that I'm pretty sure the studio set was built by men, the producer's a guy, the person who owns the channel itself is probably a dude. There's so many men that help facilitate this show. For them to say that men are useless is absolutely comical.
Like gay men, nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men. But with the exception of somebody like Steve, I think Steve is very self-sufficient.
That's Joy's husband.
But like my husband, it takes a village of women to make sure that he's not emaciated, starving, and living in his own filth. He can, you know.
Yeah.
But you guys feel you guys are married to people that are more.
I have Handy Manny at home. He fixes everything. When things go bump in the night, he's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination.
Nope.
When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he throws out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
So wait a second.
I'm willing to say that this woman obviously sees the, I guess, utility of men, but this is not our primary function. Like, hearing the woman before talk about gay men can help you accessorize better or whatever the hell she's talking about, how useless is that? If we're talking about what matters to society, building infrastructure, creating programs, building businesses, leading the next generation, you're really telling me that gay guys helping you accessorize clothes is more important than what men are trying and striving to do day in, day out? Make it make sense.
I know what you're going to say, but wait. She's really talking about a servant, let's face it.
No.
It's a handyman she's talking about.
No, it's a handyman. Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have, well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that. We're not talking about that. What about the inner life of a man? That's what this is about.
I need my man 3 to 4 times a week, and good for you guys. And then the rest of the time, I need a wife, because I've always said that
everyone needs a wife.
No, I teased Vicky, my producer, in the morning. I was like, if you'd like to join Max and I, not in that way, but like Vicky and I could kill it as a household runners. Like we would be laughing, giggling, doing all the things, and Max would be so psyched I was wasting all my words somewhere else anyway. So it would be a perfect combo. And the other day, Caleb said to me, this is my youngest son, he said, Mama, I want a spare mom. And I didn't know what he meant. And he's like, he said, Genevieve has a spare mom. And I realized the parents were divorced.
Nanny?
No, divorced. an extra mom, like 2 moms. And so I asked him, because at first I was a little wounded. I was like, what am I not doing? You know, and he's like, no, I just think at bedtime, you always have to pay attention to the other kids too. And if we had a spare mom, dad and you could, then you just get to focus on me. And it was so sweet. He didn't ask for a spare dad, by the way. He asked for a spare mom.
I took this totally differently in how I prepped because broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless. Like I think in the political moment, the people who are...
Broadly speaking, men have proven to be useless. Bro. First of all, let's be real, who the fuck still watches this show? Who the actually sits here and goes, you know, The View is a great show. I absolutely love their opinions. This woman is talking about political points. Can we even identify anything she's done politically? What in the fuck are y'all talking about? Literally, there is no validity in this debate or conversation whatsoever. One woman simply appreciates her man because he could build around the house. The other one fucking disdains her husband. I don't even know why y'all are together. Ladies, here's a question for you. If your man is useless, or if you don't like the things your man does, why are you with him? I mean, I know why. Obviously, there's some sort of benefit, whether it be financial, sexual, whatever the case may be. Obviously, you find some benefit being with him, but if truly, intrinsically, you don't like him, you're using him. You're using him. And you are a piece of... Tough.
Don't hold back. Saying what needs to be said. In my party, it's all women. The very few men, with the exception of Mike Pence and a few others, are saying what they need to. But in life, like, I need my husband. I don't know if I need any other men, but he is irreplaceable.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's the whole thing. We like our husbands. We just don't need men beyond that.
Yeah, wait till you're married 20 years and you'll see how replaceable.
Bro.
I think that...
Get a divorce. Get a divorce. Like, if your debate simply hinges on the fact that you detest your husband, get a divorce. Who is this woman? Can someone please tell me who this woman is? I don't know if you guys could see me circling her with the arrow, but I mean, honestly, like, I need to know some more context about this woman because, first of all, how did she end up on The View? Who is this woman anyway? I don't know 90% of these women except for this old lady with the red hair because, you know, she's just been around forever. But again, like, you're going to go on public television and clown your husband? I can only imagine what that conversation was like. Hey, listen, if you want to theorize or if you got a joke about it, leave it in the comments below. Also, if you're with the video, do me a favor, go ahead and click the like and share button. Listen, we're trying to get to 10K. I don't know how many times I gotta say this in all these videos, but apparently ask and you shall receive. So do me that favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button so other people can see this video too.
The reason women can stay married for as long as they do is because they have a lot of girlfriends.
They have a village.
They have girlfriends. Because I always have to initiate the conversations. He'll step up, but I have to
thought you were going to say initiate.
I just told you guys, I have 8 girlfriends from Panama here who are girlfriends for 50 years since they were in kindergarten. And they were saying yesterday that they've gone through divorces, they've gone through challenges, and having that village of women has made it possible.
Well, we
for
are
them.
more collaborative than men. I think there have been studies that say that women have much closer friendship relationships than men do.
Because
I
women
think we have to make a differentiate gay men.
No, gay men are
in their own category.
Bro, what is this woman's obsession with gay men? Like, holy fuck. What is her obsession with gay men? It's just so perplexing. Like, why not just become a lesbian? Divorce your man and become a lesbian. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. Like, if you're gonna praise gay men this much and literally hate your husband, at least that's how it sounds to me based off how she's describing her relationship with some things that she's probably leaving out, you guys shouldn't be together anymore. Obviously 20 years in, I'm pretty sure he's holding it down financially, even though she is on The View. At this point, this is probably like a retirement plan for her, you know, make a little money on the side, being on TV. But guys, Richard Cooper talks about this all the time. And although I don't necessarily agree with everything he says, I think the idea of having a genuine burning desire, or a woman having genuine burning desire for you, is important. And listen, granted, feelings are consistently fleeting. You know, she might wake up one day and say she hates you. But if your woman doesn't have a true desire for you, you're gonna end up in a relationship like this. 20 years down the drain, dealing with this hag.
Yeah, but we're not married to gay men, okay?
Oh.
But women have conversations about their feelings. Men talk about sports,
socializing,
cars, all that stuff.
I don't know. My husband talks about his feelings with his
Maybe he's
friends.
gay. Next.
I'm done. I'm fucking done. Listen, there isn't anything else to talk about. If anything, they're just helping the further degradation of dating in our society. And, you know, the funny thing is a lot of younger women, unfortunately, look up to women like this who are scorned, bitter, carry tons of trauma, or whatever the case may be. There's no solution for this shit. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Whatever solution you thought there is no solution for things like this. If anything, I think it'll just get worse. For whatever reason, some women out there are starting to believe that they can reproduce children without men, which I don't know how in the fuck you're gonna do that. But they keep hearkening to this term. The term skips my name, but it's something some animals can do. Like they can reproduce internally without the aid of the other sex. But yeah, humans can't fucking do that. So we need each other. I don't know how else to put this, but if we don't get our shit together, we're gonna see society crumble in ways we've never seen it before. But I don't know, that's just my take. You leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Sorry if you're watching this in the morning and it has pissed you off and ruined your day. But I think conversations like this are rather important. You know, whether people find them to be vapid or shallow, you know, dating and relationships and social dynamics between both genders is literally the foundational piece to a thriving society. And again, if we can't get that right, we're pretty much. But anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching this video with me. Feel free to watch another one of these videos. Listen, if your back is still big, summer is coming up, your ass is still fat, click the link below, download the app, or find me on Fiverr. I have no problems helping you there as well. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.